to present a poem. What shall I do?
What will you do? Is this a question? Show that you know the poem and remind them what a poem it is. Well, you know what you must do. Go, confront the problem, fight, win, and call me when you get back, darling. I enjoy our visits.
Welcome to the Poetry Dojo,
where we learn to know our poems
and learn to wield them to fight and win.
Today we are considering Because I Could Not Stop for Death by Emily Dickinson.
Emily Dickinson lived from 1830 to 1886 in largely Amherst, Massachusetts. She was never married. She went to both an academy for a number of years and then a women's seminary before she returned home.
And spent a lot of time in her bedroom writing poetry.
Evidently. She wrote...
bit of a hermit.
Yeah, 1,800 poems or such during her lifetime that are recorded, and however many were not recorded. So the majority of her poems were published posthumously. She was considered eccentric by her neighbors, probably because she spent most of her time in her bedroom, and so because she lived in isolation.
Because I Could Not Stop for Death by Emily Dickinson. Because I could not stop for death, he kindly stopped for me. The carriage held but just ourselves and immortality. We slowly drove. He knew no haste, and I had put away my labor and my leisure, too, for his civility. We passed the school, where children strove at recess in the ring. We passed the fields of gazing grain. We passed the setting sun, or rather he passed us. The dews drew quivering and chill, for only gossamer my gown, my tippet only tulle. We paused before a house that seemed a swelling of the ground. The roof was scarcely visible, the cornice in the ground. Since then 'tis centuries, and yet feels shorter than the day I first surmised the horses' heads were toward eternity. There's a dark whimsy to this poem, as I think with a lot of Emily Dickinson, which is, it's a specific flavor. It's not for everyone, but if you can recognize it for what it is and appreciate that, that will put you at an advantage if you are reciting this poem, because you need to enjoy it.
It does build good images.
Mm-hmm.
Each stanza serves to describe effectively a particular moment, a particular scene. And at first, it seems just a mild jaunt. But very soon it becomes clear that the speaker is going to her grave. And yet she does not fear the journey. And to an extent, she looks forward to its rest. And so describes the grave as her house, and that the long stay there is comfortable enough to her that it seems but a day, though it be headed to eternity.
There's a bit of looking at different stages of life, as we have the school and children, there's childhood, but it's not a tight analogy. It's, again, very whimsical, sort of loose impressions. So there's not a lot of direction or drive to this poem, which puts it on the performer to give it a tone that keeps the audience's interest.
I would be inclined to argue, given Emily's life, that the third stanza really does, for her, summarize life. There is school where children strove with recess in the ring. Then there's fields of gazing grain.
And it's about the sum of her experience.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then we're done. And we are describing the final journey to the grave.
Mm-hmm.
So it is also a clear expression of the poet herself, embodying her experience of life.
Thank you for tuning in. This has been a Diecast Media Group production. Please recommend us to friends, family, relations, but not your competitors. Feel free to email us with any questions at poetrydojo@diecastmediagroup.com, and tune in next time for another exciting episode and another fine poem.